So you want to play SCUM? The Outcasts proudly present our beginner's guide to SCUM. In today's video, we will teach you everything from how to get food and water, find shelter, the best starter weapons, and even the best area for weapons and tools. Let's get right into it. When you first log in, you have the option to join a server or play single player. From a beginner's standpoint, I highly recommend single player, as this game is by far the most intense game I have ever played. SCUM is by far the most detailed game I have ever played. When I say detailed, I mean in every aspect. The graphics are phenomenal. The crafting menu is just endless. The health system in this game is very rigorous, meaning if you get hurt by a zombie, you'll feel the pain. By going to your metabolism bar, you'll be greeted by what looks like a very intense jigsaw puzzle, but let me tell you, it's not that complicated to understand. For the most part, you just need to always look at your health tab, as after you get hurt, it's good to know if you'll die or not. C1 through C3 injuries are minor injuries. C4 basically means you're dead. If you'd like to demonstrate on how to get a C4 injury, go run into a field of mechs, you'll have a fun time. By following the tutorial located in this journal, it can really help you early on. Or you can just go my route and just figure things out as you go. The squad tab allows you to create a squad and add players to this squad. The events tab shows you any active events like team deathmatches and will also show you the player count on your server. Now these players can be online or offline, but it will show you who is the best player on your server. The fame points in the top right basically show how terrible you are at this game. If you're in the negatives, you need to get this up. Get this up by simply surviving, killing, crafting, or cooking. Shooting mechs can also allow your fame points to rise, but I highly recommend to never shoot a mech, you'll regret it. Now it's time to go looting. Look for any type of clothing with good quality. I highly recommend looking for a backpack first, as this will allow you to hold a lot more items. If you can, find a better hatchet or any kind of melee weapon to kill zombies. Looking for food and water is definitely a challenge in SCUM. Food can be found in the most random areas. If you're running through the forest, look on the ground for mushrooms. If you're in a field, look for aloe plants, and if you're near any kind of residential areas, look for farms. Farms will fill your hunger bar extremely quick, as there will be fruit and vegetables everywhere. For water, look in buildings for water bottles, water canisters like these, or any other liquid. If you're in the middle of nowhere and see a stream or pond, you can also drink out of these. Just make sure you're not in the ocean, as salt water will not taste the best. Now let's move on to killing zombies. Killing zombies in this game can suck. Make sure to use melee weapons for the most part, as using guns can cause a lot of attention. Melee weapons like the hatchet and pickaxe make for a great starter weapon, as they can be found in most towns. Swing for their head and move in a zigzag type pattern to reduce the chance of being hit. If you get hit by a zombie, you'll need to bandage up. To bandage up, chop up any clothing you find into rags and use them on the wound in your health tab. Crafting a shelter may be one of the most important aspects of SCUM. A shelter costs 6 small wooden sticks, 10 long wooden sticks, 3 tree bark rope, and 4 wooded logs. When you die, you can spawn at this shelter, which costs 75 fame points. It's very useful to have, as this is the only way to spawn near your items or your base. Now let's move on to what I like to call don't go areas. SCUM can be terrifying with the mechs, and let's just say they are everywhere. Areas that look like big factories like this one are a don't go area. If you're a little more skilled and are ready to get better weapons and gear, these are great, but if not, keep your distance. Areas that look like cities or towns are some of the best areas you can go for early on players looking for some gear. In my opinion, farms are the best locations, as most of them have water wells, vegetables, and a nice cozy house to stay in. In SCUM, it's always good to watch your weight. As you collect more items, your weight will increase a lot. Only collect items that you know you're going to use as you start out. Items like food and weapons are great. Ammo for guns and items that weigh almost nothing are great as well. Now let's talk about building. Building in SCUM is one of the hardest and most time-consuming aspects of SCUM. You can build just about anything in this game, meaning if you want to mark off an area to just you or your squad, you can do so in the crafting menu. Getting supplies for these structures can suck as you have to only take a small amount of items at a time. The good news is you can place your previous items wherever you'd like on the ground, and they will stay there for quite a long time before despawning. Let's just say building is definitely not meant for new players, so I'd take time learning the game a lot before you begin building. Cars can be great for new and even experienced players. Cars can be found in random areas all over the map, and only about 13 of them spawn at a time, so finding one won't be the easiest. These cars can come with missing parts or no fuel. If you get lucky and find a car, they come in all types of shapes and sizes. There are tractors, SUVs, cop cars, motorcycles, and even trucks. Now over time, your vitals will begin to run out, whether it be health, stamina, food, or water. Now most players will stop when your stamina runs out to regain your stamina. However, if you lay down on the ground, your vitals will rapidly increase rather than just standing. This works with health and food as well. Now if you forget to urinate in SCUM, your character begins to do what I like to call a pee-pee dance, until you finally pee. And yes, this can actually kill you if you hold your pee in, so don't do it. Overall, SCUM is definitely one of the most gruesome survival games I have ever played. From making you inspect every aspect of your body, to time-consuming walks through the world, SCUM is definitely one of the hardest games I've ever played. With that comes some fun and a strict challenge for you to conquer. For new players, we highly recommend going to this website on screen now. This SCUM wiki has helped me from adminning to learning some important info about SCUM and how the game works. For more info, go check this page out and click the link in the description. This is not sponsored, by the way. So anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed. We hope that this has helped you on beginning your SCUM experience. We hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you're new and hit that subscribe button and go comment something, let us know, give us some feedback about what you thought about the video. But we hope you guys enjoyed and peace out.